I got a joke for you. How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? Nothing. It was on the house. Oddly enough, though, this video will prove quite the opposite. Let's get into it.
Ho, ho, ho!
I am back with another episode of Create This Book 3. I have yet to decorate the front cover of this book, but that's not going to happen in this episode either, let's be frank. Today's prompt is to create resistance, draw something heavy on top of something light. First, we take out our beautiful sticker paper. You are so special to me. Then we're going to grab my coal erase pencil in the color light blue. She's done. Now I can finally get started. But wait. I make a lot of mistakes. You've probably pieced together by now that it's going to be a Christmas-themed page today. I wanted to do some sort of holiday video, and as soon as I read the prompt, I was like, yeah, we got a winner. I thought Santa's heavy, a gingerbread man is light. Boom, we got the idea. Let's run with it. The page shows the unfortunate aftermath of Santa getting a lift from a gingerbread man into a window. If you can imagine, it does not end well for the gingerbread man. Santa's weight proved to be too much for the gingerbread man and he cracked. It makes a lot of sense though, because I drew Santa dummy thick. I apologize. That was cringe. But yeah, Santa's trying to get into the window and he's killing his employees in the process. The gingerbread man who tried to lift Santa obviously never stood a chance, but there are others who've watched the horror unfold right in front of their eyes and they are scarred for life. Just look at that face. Scarred for life. The other two are screaming hysterically and running for their lives. What a beautiful Christmas. Here's the completed inking and we're gonna go in with the tried and true alcohol markers. If you find yourself thinking, well, this doesn't make sense. Santa uses reindeer, not gingerbread men. I can assure you there is a reason for this. The reindeer are out and it is Santa's fault. You see, Santa typically pays for the reindeer service in peppermint. And if you didn't know, peppermint makes up the entire diet of a North Pole reindeer. It's true, look it up. Actually, don't look it up. Just trust me blindly. Santa came to the conclusion that supplying peppermint to all of his reindeer was just flat out too expensive. So he came up with a new plan. He's a good guy. He's not a villain. You see, he will now be paying the reindeer in ho-ho-ho bucks. They have no monetary value. They can't buy peppermint with them. They're like little paper trophies with Santa's face on them. So that'll taste good. That's nutritious. Ho-ho-ho bucks are the cheapest option for Santa because he's got a guy who works at a money printing factory who owes him a pretty big solid. So Santa gets all of his money printed for free. The reindeer obviously weren't having this because if they don't get paid in peppermint, they don't eat. Mothers cry, children starve, Christmas magic is forever lost. So the reindeer are on strike. They're refusing to fly Santa's sleigh. They made signs. It's a whole thing. But Santa is not budging because he likes to save a dime. So he did the only thing he could think of. He employed the gingerbread men. They are a simple-minded species, and since they're made of gingerbread, their stomachs just digest themselves and regenerate. So they don't need to be paid in expensive food, like those greedy reindeer. They should be ashamed of themselves. There's one little drawback, though. The gingerbread men can't fly. Santa sees this as merely just an obstacle to overcome. He puts reins around all the gingerbread men's bellies and yells, "Run!" And when they have to cross an ocean, he yells, "Swim!"
But how do they not get soggy in the ocean water?
They're waterproof, don't worry about it. So that is why the sleigh is on the ground and not on the roof, and why Santa is going into the window and not the chimney. I never said this was a heartwarming story, right? Okay, just making sure. So that's all there is to it. If you learned something from this video, it should be to not trust Santa. No matter how sweet and juicy his cheeks may be. Okay, that was the last time, I promise. Now all that's left to do is the satisfying sticker rip. Something about ripping a full page sticker off just gives me chills. One more time. So satisfying. Now to cut the excess off, re-glue in the page instructions, and we're done. This is the page completed, and I gotta say, I'm decently happy with the result. My favorite is the gingerbread man who's standing there in horror, too scared to move. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget, turn those notifications on. Be there or be square. Bye, guys.